start with you. Do you believe this was intentional?
Look, I really like Marcus Morris. I like his toughness, his competitiveness, his fearlessness. I think he's a great addition for the Clippers. And I hate to accuse anyone of doing what, if indeed it was on purpose, is about one of the worst things you could do on a basketball court. Because thank God he didn't really re-injure that ankle of Luka Doncic, especially when he denies it so strongly on Twitter, right? I mean, he used words like respect for others, respect for myself, morals, and all of that. So when you see that type of denial, you almost say, man, if he's lying about this, he is really a low-down person. But when I watch the video, I feel like there's only one conclusion you can come to, because it looks like he took almost like an awkward step.
He did.
Right? It's like a little extra length on that step to get to Luka's ankle. And so I do think it was on purpose. And look, Marcus Morris, and look at what he did right after he picks up the shoe. So again, you might look at it like, oh, it was accidental. He's picking up his shoe. But that's Morris's MO. Throughout his career, look at the many incidents he's had. He's subtle. He is conniving. Whenever he gets in a little scuffle or fall into the ground, he has a way to make it look accidental and get in a little extra jab or something like that. Remember, he's been involved in 2 major incidents already in this series. Game 1, he kind of gives Luka a little something extra, and that's what gets Porzingis into the altercation.
Right.
And Porzingis is suspended. And then game 3, I think he kind of, again, a little something subtle to Luka and pushed him into Montrezl Harrell. And that's when Luka says to Montrezl, stop flopping, big man. So Morris is subtle with this stuff. And I think he was subtle again here. And the denial, it makes sense. Nobody can ever prove he did it on purpose unless he just admits it.
Let me ask you a question.
So in a situation like that, you can just deny, and say, I don't care what it looks like. I didn't do it on purpose. So I do think it was intentional.
Both of you guys have covered the sports business, quarter century for you, 40-plus years for Skip. Skip, have you ever heard a player do something and say, yeah, I did that on purpose?
Maybe here and there, but rarely.
Exactly.
Yeah, rare. But it happens. But yeah, it's rare. It's rare. But he went so far with the denial. But again, looking at what my eyes tell me and his history, yeah, I'm just glad Luka wasn't hurt seriously. But that was low. That was low, and I think it was intentional.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Broussard. I am here to make the case that Luka is not quite as innocent as everybody portrays him to be. I think there's some wolf in sheep's clothing operating here, because I did think he wasn't really pushed into Montrezl the other day when that incident started. I thought he tripped up Montrezl and then looked sideways and with a profanity attached accused him of flopping, which then triggered Montrezl to go up the court and say what he said. We talked about that the other day. In this case, do I know for a fact that Marcus Morris stepped intentionally on his foot? I don't. But I'm with both of you. It sure looks like he did. And I don't have a major problem with it, because I believe Marcus Morris, who considers himself an elder statesman on this team and an enforcer on this team, was retaliating for what Luka had done maybe 6-7 minutes earlier near the end of the first quarter to Reggie Jackson. If we could see this one more time, underneath the basket, Reggie Jackson is standing, if we could see it, please. And shot goes up, and guess what? Luka basically sucker punches Reggie Jackson in the back of the head. He takes a swipe at him. You can see it from the overhead more clearly. He just swings on him. There, you saw it, and uses it's sort of.
He was trying to tip the ball out.
Yeah, he hit him.
I was gonna say, it looks to me like he's going for the ball.
No, he hit him right in the back of the head with the palm, sort of the hard palm of his hand, and it's a sucker punch or a rabbit punch, and it knocked Reggie Jackson completely out of bounds and on his back. And I thought maybe Reggie hit the back of his head on the hardwood, but that's not what was happening there. He got sucker punched. They did not make any issue of it after the game, but Reggie obviously had to leave the game, go to the locker room, get checked out, concussion protocol, was able to come back and play well in the game. Thank God for that. But again, Luka started it, and I believe Marcus Morris tried to finish it. So Luka, again, was saying, he's saying all this bad stuff to me. Well, yeah, they're coming after you because you had a reputation last year that grew, that you were soft. You were vulnerable psychologically if teams got physical with you and roughed you up. And the Clippers are trying to do just that. So maybe you could say just the style of play is forcing Lucas to retaliate himself. But in this case, last night, Luka started it.
See, you see what Skip did? He about Luka started it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Well, wait a second. You don't think he punched him in the back of the head?
I thought he was trying to knock the ball
Hit
out.
him right in the back of the head. He is
The ball's right there, though.
He is a
He's swinging
shrewd
at the ball.
operator, Luka Doncic. He has basketball genius, and he cold-cocked him with a shot right into the back of the head. It's pretty clear to me.
Skip, what'd you say? What'd you say that Marcus Morris says he plays the game with integrity? He plays.
Yep.
What was the, Skip? Read
He
the
says,
quote.
to think I would injure somebody is crazy to me. 10 years going against the best. I stand on morals and hard work. I compete and leave it out there every game.
Do we got that video? Do we got the video? Pull these videos, and I want the people at home to watch this. Now you tell me tell me this is. Look at this. So I just want to know what that is. Is that high morals and integrity?
His face, like you got a problem with it?
I just want to know, is that integrity? Is that now? Watch this, Ben Simmons. Yeah, what?
That's what I'm talking about. The little subtle,
What he does with his knee?
little something. Right.
Oh, so yeah, really? So that's high morals and integrity.
That's his reputation. That's the way he's always played.
Own
I got it.
Skip.
I got it.
All I'm saying is just own it.
Yeah, I was surprised he vehemently denied it. Right.
Yes.
I got nothing to apologize for. He did say it was a mistake. Deal with it. So he admitted, I accidentally stepped on his foot.
But as Chris say, he changed his walking pattern to get an extra elongated step with the left so he can take his left and step on Luka's left.
Okay.
But here's the thing with intent. Intent only matters to the defendant. Intent only matters to the person committing the act.
Yep.
Luka still got his ankle stepped on.
Okay.
So, and you did it. It's okay. Look, now, probably Charles Oakley would have done something. He probably told you, yeah, I did it, so what you going to do about it?
He would have said it. Yeah.
But he would have said that to the person. He wouldn't have said
agree.
that to the media.
He would have.
He'd have said that to the guy's face.
Agreed.
We all know who High Oak
Right.
is. So, but this situation here, he did this on purpose. He has a history of this type of behavior. Just own it.
Whew.
I think too, Skip. Again, I agree with you that Luka is doing some subtle things himself. But I don't think the Reggie Jackson one was. I think he was going for the ball and just accidentally hit him. But I also think if Morris had been retaliating for that, I think he would have said that. I think he would have said, look, you saw what he did to Reggie. He knocked Reggie out of the game. I'm going to defend my players. I am, that's my job on this team to defend my players. I think he would have came out like that. So I don't think this had anything to do with the Reggie Jackson situation, or I firmly believe Morris would have said so.
I'm not so sure about that. And by the way, the refs felt so sorry for Luka. Did you see what happened? It might have been just a play or so later. He tried to inbound the ball, and he slipped.
Yeah.
He had put his shoe back on. Do we have that? He put his shoe back on. Whoops. Oh, wait a second. You just touched the ball inbounds. It's a turnover.
But, hey,
It's a turnover. You got to call it. Blow the whistle.
What did I tell you yesterday, Skip?
Kane Fitzgerald.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he threw.
There he is.
Hold on. Didn't he throw Carlisle out the game?
Wait, you just inbounded the ball.
Oh, Chris Broussard.
Yep.
Kane Fitzgerald
He did.
threw Rick Carlisle out of the game.
He did.
After he handed Tim Hardaway Jr. the ball and allowed Doc to call a timeout to challenge the play. You can't do that.
Kane Fitzgerald said he was already trying to challenge before he handed in the ball.
Okay, then
That's what he said.
So why'd you hand him the ball then?
Well, it was another ref who was hearing the challenge.
I told y'all Kane Fitzgerald on that bull. I told y'all about Kane Fitzgerald. I've been trying to tell you.
It's been a bad series for
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah, it's been a very bad series.
Yeah. Well, all I know is I don't want to hear any more Larry Bird talk about
Bird.
Luka Doncic.
No,
I don't want to hear any more baby
You hear
Bird.
more. You hear more.
Next 15 years.
Yes.
He starts
Next
off the
15
game shooting another air ball. He shot 3 on Sunday. That's 4 in 2 games. 4 air balls. Larry Bird might have never shot an air ball in his whole NBA career. It's possible he never shot one.
I know Larry Bird won 21 to hit a game winner.
Yeah. Well,
Skip.
just stop it. He was 1 for 6 last night. He's pathetic from 3.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Skip.
In Larry Bird's first NBA Finals, he had 2 8-point games.
Okay.
Now, you know, if you had Undisputed back then, 1981, whatever that was,
Yeah, that
you
was.
would be destroying Larry Bird. 8-point games,
Cornbread Maxwell was the MVP.
Of the final? Yeah.
And wait, Larry Bird was a rookie?
No, his second
Second
year.
year?
Second year.
Yeah.
But still, he was older. Remember, he stayed in college a long
Yeah.
time, so he was older than Luka is right now. He's
Yeah.
about 24.
Oh, so Larry, I mean,
And so,
Chris, you're saying Larry Bird's overrated? Is that what you're
See,
saying?
that you can see what he
Well,
did.
I just want to know.
You see what he did, Chris?
I'm just saying, let's keep it real. Larry Bird wasn't perfect either. All right. So if you're gonna judge Luke on a bad game here or there,
Oh, really?
remember Larry Bird had him too on the big stage.
Luka leads the playoffs in missed free throws so far. Larry Bird was a 91% playoff free
All
throw
I know is
shooter.
I'm getting me a 77 jersey, so you get ready.
Good.
Yeah, you do need to get one. I can't believe you don't have
I'm
one
gonna give
yet.
me a 77 jersey.
Someone help the guy out. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.